Well, let's see them. Bring them over there.
Alright, we're going in. Let's go.
Homeowners decorated with some really cool little stone geese that we like a lot. And back here, you got this really cool infinity edge view.
This is what a project looks like before it's landscaped. You can see how much of a difference plants will make. But from a design standpoint, this is killer. Look at that waterfalls. Wow. So this is a project you finished
about a week ago.
Okay, and a big one too, right? So this is the first time you've been back since you built it, huh?
Yes, about a week. We did the aquatic plantings and all the pond work. There's lights, there's some power heads in here.
Right.
The bottom pond has a false bottom, so it's actually about almost 4 feet deep, but there's a layer of aqua blocks. We wanted the water volume to be able to power this whole system. We have an infinity edge upper pond.
So you're pulling from the bottom. This is an incredible project.
Weathered limestone, the Black Hills natural slabs for the steps.
So 150,000 pounds of rock. This is what a project looks like before it's landscaped. You can see how much of a difference plants will make. But from a design standpoint, this is killer. I love this little stepway across. Look at that waterfalls. Wow. Which is your favorite part?
My favorite part is this section.
Yep, with the walkway through it.
Yep, the walkway. We also have kind of some hidden waterfalls behind these big boulders that then cut through and carve through. It's been here a long time.
Yep.
The way it carves through and then comes out with a nice waterfall at the end. And then that's just how it kind of backs up through here and goes around these big nice rocks. And that waterfall there with the multiple drops.
Yep, I love all that. Tim?
Well, this is an oddity for me because usually I know every rock intimately, but since I
you weren't here on this one. You were on vacation down in Florida, sitting on a lounge chair. The owner can actually build a good waterfall.
He can, yes, without my help.
All right, but still, what is your favorite?
I love this waterfall right here. I love the way the current comes down.
So many things that you can love about this.
So this is a bit of a larger project for us. We have a double pond here with 35 feet of stream. A lot of design elements went into this pond, so from a cost perspective, there's a lot of additional things in this pond that may or may not be in a typical pond. Starting up at the top here, so we have roughly a 10 by 12 upper pond, 2 biofall 2500s for filtration. This water has been running for about a week, so it's nice and clear. Aquatic plantings certainly will help with that. We have 3 truckloads of weathered limestone. We knew we were going to use 2.5 to 3 truckloads between the ponds and the steps and the flagstone pathway. In pricing this out, even with a small pond, we take the materials we think we're going to use, the time we think it's going to take to do it, and we give a price. So we have upper pond, 35 foot of stream, and about a 12 by 14, 12 by 15 lower pond. All of this that you see here, aquatic plantings, 3 truckloads of weathered limestone from Simcoe, all the aquascape components, a lot of aqua blocks in the bottom pond which are not seen. We have an intake bay. We have 2 5PL pumps. We have 2 biofall filtration units to filter all this. We did a lot of grade work over here, so that was factored into the price as well. We have a little bit of a retaining wall with the weathered limestone and the stacked slate work, which is a design element that adds a really cool visual piece. Grand total, this project, this is a 6-figure project, right at that 100,000 threshold. Stacked slate work, stacked slate work, stacked slate work over there, hiding all these nooks and crannies, creating waterfalls with the stacked slate. It takes a lot of time.
Did you build this one, Tim?
The homeowner had an existing pond. It was built 4 years ago. Filtration was left a little bit desired.
Yep.
So we upgraded the filtration, basically rebuilt the whole thing. A few things that we did based on the homeowner standards, what they were looking for. They wanted to keep the shape of the pond relatively the same as what it was. It's got a nice infinity edge on it. And we updated all the streams and everything, put in a wetland filter, a lot of upgrades.
What percentage of your work is rebuilding someone else's?
It changes from year to year, but I would say this year was probably about 60%.
So the majority of time that Aquatic Edge does a project, it's fixing someone else's project, which is frustrating to me, which is why I do these vlogs. I want to show pond is done right, customer serve right, which is the mantra of the Certified Aquascape Conduit Network. Beautiful garden, beautiful piece of property, and of course the piece de resistance. Wow, this is a big one, guys. This was this big here before? Because you said you kept the same footprint. Wow, I love the waterfalls. Some goldfish and some small koi, huh? Oh, wow. What a project. How you doing, sir? Thanks for letting us vlog.
Good to see you. Nice to see you again.
All right. The pond guy, Greg.
Hi, Greg. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. So you've had a pond here for a while, I heard.
We designed and built the house 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted a pond, and our landscaper put one in. And it looked okay, but it lacked all the crucial things. A good bog, a good water filtration system at the other end. So I ended up with lousy water quality and
Yeah.
string algae that I had to haul out by the 5-gallon bucket load.
Right.
Clogged pumps once a week.
Which is not uncommon with a non-ecosystem based water feature. So you put an intake bay here and put a wetland filter on it and stuff. How did you find Aquatic Edge?
Actually, I was scanning on the web and found them that way.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Very nice. This is a beautiful project.
Well, when we got here, it was about the same footprint, just not as naturalized. It was more of a basic oval, a lot of river rock around the edge. We reused all of the boulders they had here, plus we brought in
Some big rocks.
So yeah, so just imagine, you know, this minus 30 ton of rock was what it kind of looked like. But we took everything out, relined it, reshaped the bottom contours, added the wetland filtration. It previously had a large, not even that large, a circular shaped lava rock bog, only about 8 inches deep. So just filtration wise, it wasn't there.
Got some very naturalized looking streams right here, waterfalls. Homeowners decorated with some really cool little stone geese that we like a lot. Lots of natural accents, a lot of wood, stumps. We're up here. Here is the wetland. This is what we've added in to correct the filtration issues that the homeowner was having before. And back here, you got this really cool infinity edge view. Come back up to our family of geese, right to the infinity edge waterfall. Over here, this is actually fed by 3 pumps. We wanted to make sure we had a good flow rate coming out of the stream, so we added a second hidden output right underneath this area right here. Biofalls, wetland. As we come over here, we got a monster stump right here that you may have seen the photos of us lifting out of the back of Tim's pickup truck. Over here we have an intake bay. You can see there's aqua blocks underneath, pump vaults are under there, and it's pulling the water into the bottom. You can see the leaves circling around here. It makes it easy for the homeowner to just bring a net over and skim the leaves off the top.
All right, buddy, where are we at?
We are in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We did this in summer of 2018. This was a blank grass yard, tiny bit of slope here. We installed 2-stream pondless waterfall, wetland filtration,
Wow.
landscaping, fire pit over here. A lot of fun.
Wow, this is the whole backyard is sloped away like this.
The dirt we took out here, we used it to help build up some extra elevation.
This is our last stop of the day, and we have had a great day coming out and looking, and I gotta tell you, this has been a fun day, has it not?
Yes, a lot of fun.
You kind of started off in lake management and kind of gravitated toward this side of the business. Why?
We did. So Aquatic Edge started 10 years ago. We started as a lake management company because that's what my background was. And after a few years of doing that, we started to dabble in ponds, backyard water features, just kind of developed a passion for that. And in this area, Western Pennsylvania, there's a lot more opportunity from a business sense with backyard water features, koi ponds, pondless waterfalls than there is with farm ponds and lake management. So over the years where we started, lake management up here and koi ponds down here, over the years that has completely flip-flopped. So we are now primarily koi pond water feature installation and service company.
Well, and you could tell. Look at this workmanship. Hi there. I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Hi, Greg. I'm Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Brian,
And so you guys are the lucky owners of this, huh?
we love it.
We love it.
This is awesome. Well, you have the 2020 reigning Aquascape Artist of the Year that created these things for you.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
Okay, so what is the story here? Because this is not what the average person does in their yard.
Well, I'll start backyard, and I'll let him chime in. This was supposed to be, so you can see we have ducks.
Oh yes, this is the duck lady. You told me about this. You're not so big of a fan of the ducks, but you like the ducks, and she's cute, so.
So this was supposed to be just a small pond for the ducks to just play in or whatever. And then once we met these guys and they started talking about a vision they had for back here with some rocks and waterfalls, it morphed into this beautiful oasis.
Oh, this is so incredible. What do people say that come to your yard for the first time?
Usually they go, wow.
You have that in your backyard?
You have that in your backyard.
But we actually don't even care what anybody else thinks because we enjoy it so much. I tell Tim all the time. I mean, we come out here and sit in the sun during the day. We come out here and build a fire in the evening. It's so peaceful. No matter where you sit, there's different sounds of water in different places, all of which kind of drowned out the other sounds.
Yeah, it's not what people would typically see in somebody's backyard or side yard, but not too many people have ducks. And not too many people have a beautiful slope like this. I mean, you really took advantage of the slope, you know, with creating this. Truly a masterpiece, and it looks like it's always been here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we went with their vision instead of what we initially wanted.
All right, show me the ducks. I want to see the ducks. This is your baby, right?
Do you want me to chase them over here?
Speaking of a baby,
oh my gosh, you almost stepped on it. What kind of ducks are they?
Well, this one is, we're not really sure.
Okay, okay. How long have you had the ducks?
So these, so there's various stories. The two that are closest over here, so the whiter one, and then there's a darker one behind the door.
Yes.
These are our original two right here. These guys are only 6 weeks old.
Oh, okay. You got a lot more recently. Why?
Yeah. Mama, Broody, they call it Broody. She wanted to sit on eggs, and since I have 2 females, those eggs were never going to hatch.
Yes.
So I have some duck friends. We swapped out the unfertilized eggs for fertilized eggs, and she hatched 4 babies.
And so they pretty much stay in the property.
Yes. Yes. They go back here. They hide out back here. Today it's too hot. They just, I mean, where else would they go? I mean, this is like,
well, what's amazing is you have this many ducks and that the water is so clear because that's because of the wetland filter.
Exactly. It's like that all the time. But they love it, and watching them splash around in there is just...
Well, let's see them. Bring them over there.
All right, let's go. All right, we're going in. Let's go.
So what's the story with this guy?
Now this guy, there were 3 more eggs that were of different ages, and so he was the only one that survived out of those hatching. So he's kind of a lone duck, so he's my duck. He thinks he's
not sure he's a duck.
He thinks he's a person. This one is like very chill. Huh, you're very chill. You ready to go swimming? You wanna go and swim?
This is the Taj Mahal for ducks right here. Oh my gosh, that is too cute.
Chasing the ducks into the water. So this pondless waterfall has a 1,000 gallon basin, wetland filtration right here. We got plenty of ducks that love this water feature. Pea gravel patio area, sunken boulder fire pit, comfy chairs, boulder wall backdrop, pathway, duck wrangling. We do monthly maintenance, and every time we come, the ducks are in the water. They're biting at the plants that we planted. Double stream, wetland filtration, lots of 3-watt aquascape lights, boulder pathway. It's a wetland filtration. The streams are built with aqua block starting points. 75 total feet of stream length throughout. River rock, beachy areas come up to the stream. Also have areas where mulch comes right up to the boulder rock work. We've got some hostas, we've got some sedums, we've got some wood elements, lots of plantings. This project installed today, probably around 60,000. We had really good access on this project. We had a excavator and a skid steer
So this is love, huh?
This is love. This is Coco. This is my baby.
Aww. And what I love is seeing all of the different people who live the aquascape lifestyle and what inspires them. I mean, this is not an inexpensive investment for a couple of ducks, but look at how much enjoyment it gives them. And this is why I do these vlogs, to showcase how people live the aquascape lifestyle, all of the crazy ways they find this incredible hobby. And then when you get into it, you're addicted. The average consumer gets 3 water features, big, bigger, biggest. And I love the fact that Tim and Tim designed a pondless waterfall with a deep stream. And the reason is because they didn't really want a pond, but they still wanted a place for their ducks to be able to swim, and they wanted to enjoy the waterfalls, the birds, the wildlife that comes here. There's something for everyone in this hobby. I completely love my job because I get to go see cool people with ducks living the aquascape lifestyle. So if you like these stuff, please like, comment, and subscribe so that more people can see what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. I love my job.